wait until they call, honestly. Because if we call them,
I think.
But like I'm telling you, Benji.
Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. How do I say this, bro? If you are the one that's trying to figure something out, it'll be less of a, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not trying to belittle you calling Larry or anything like that. I just want to be able to see the tone for myself. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I heard about what happened there was apparently from the start of Tsunami till for about 6 solid hours, you kept on asking Perez if you could make a call, right?
No. What? No.
You sure about
Who
that?
said that?
Perez.
I'm 100% sure. No. I was the thing I was asking Perez was, does he want to call them? That's what I asked Perez. Because the storm before that, right? Because we were talking NA, right? EU, the storm before that. KJ was trying to call Speedy. We knew Speedy was around. He called him 3 times and he never picked up, right? So what I was trying to tell Perez is, you want to try call them yourself, Perez? Maybe he'll pick up for you or something. Because, you never know Speedy or whatever.
Okay.
And then we realized that Larry was around.
Yeah, up the
And then,
don't crash.
And then I was like, Larry's around. You want to talk to him?
Yeah.
And then something came up along the lines of, oh, I'll just call him myself or something. And I just called him and asked him, what's going on, Unc? Like, what's going on? Like, no smoke, no beef, no nothing. What's going on, Unc?
How much money you guys want to bet he runs into someone? Oh, he didn't. Nice.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Like, I'm telling you, they're starting shit from thin air. I said nothing whatsoever. I was just asking, like, what's going on? And he said he doesn't know. And then Lang called me like, fuck you on TikTok.
Yeah, but I don't know why they would jump straight into war instead of have talk at least or some shit. You get what I mean? That part I don't understand.
Why did
Like, I
they
don't get
not
what the
want to
vision
talk
is.
before they came to stop busting and shit like that? Is what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they were avoiding KJ. Like, they didn't pick up a single call from KJ.
Well, it sounds like, what do you call that? How do I say this? I feel like they rather deal with a problem that they might not know or they might feel might be a better time. Because I had a conversation with Flippy.
Who's on the radio right now?
Apparently there was something pending, right? And they still aren't beefing yet, so they probably don't want to smoke from Hydra. You know what I'm saying? So
does anyone know who that is?
Listen. No.
Cat or
I think
dragon?
it's Cat and Dragon, yeah.
Isn't Cat coming here?
I don't know.
She said she was still at Sunshine.
Yeah,
and like giving it out. You know what I mean?
I think like this is my thing. Okay, this is a new group, boys, and I need y'all to like carry the flag the right way. You know what I'm saying? Tic Tac. It's because there's a lot of things with your energy, like you, Louis, you, Tic Tac, the young gunners and shit like that. You need to like
on the mountain above.
You need to like contain that energy, and when we tell you to release, you bust all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's like a you guys need to be like a thick ass spring, you know, that bounces everywhere the second we let it go. The thing is here, okay? When you make suggestions like, oh, maybe you should call Perez if you want to find out, blah blah blah. For me, I understand what Louis is saying, Tic Tac. There's nothing to find out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be found out. They got clapped. They got robbed. You want to come again? Go ahead. You see what I'm saying? You had the upper hand until you decided to say, oh, how come you robbing us? You know what I mean? The impression is there. So that, like, these small phone calls just poke at the wrong thing and then suddenly we're at war. You know what I'm saying? It's not your fault.
Yeah, but
I don't think you're doing something wrong. It's just that I think that's the climate that we're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think people failed to mention that before that phone
Dragon?
call,
How you doing,
they were hunting for us. Did you know that?
Okay,
They were circling the house. They took Atlas. They kidnapped her and asked her if she was part of anybody.
Just to clarify, Atlas is not sure. I talked to her today. She's not sure if it was them. Like, it's just to clarify that part. Because I
who
told
else
her
would
was
it be?
Loco and all. Well, she just said that she was kidnapped from Little Soul but the person that kidnapped her was one guy, saw her leave from Fudge, yada yada, but she never confirmed to me that it was them. And
Okay,
I made sure I was like, do you know if it's
here's
Loco or Roberto?
Here's the thing, though. It
She's
doesn't
like,
matter
no.
anymore because here we are in the war, you know?
No. This is
Right.
This is about the associates knowing how to push the buttons of the general, the members. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because we want everybody to be on the same page here. We want to make people feel like they're doing the right thing. You know what I mean, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if me or Ray was awake, you want to call somebody, we would have easily called somebody and then get an answer, and you'd know the vibe straight away, right? Perez probably a little bit more reluctant, doesn't want to make that call because he knows the relationship we have with like Cypress and how it might be a little bit heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he told us if I call him, I'm gonna shoot him. So I don't.
There you go. So
I mean, here's another thing, right? Just because they provoke you, right, it does not mean you always jump into something. You know, you see them like rolling around, yada yada. Let them be. You know what I mean?
yeah, I personally, the fact that I hear about this, 4 slow rolls past us in the Fudge, and they didn't do anything, that just shows how scared they were, bro. Like, that's a good thing, no?
And it was only one car the first time ever.
Yeah.
There was just one car, one guy in it, he was just driving by.
The thing is, Tic Tac, at the end of the day, it's not really your fault, but, you know, obviously, that phone call, whatever happened, and Cat's phone call too, it united them for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my
Is
phone
that-
call
is
didn't change
see your
anything
point.
because Lang
Okay,
called him
Cat,
while I was talking with the
You
guys.
can't say your phone call changes nothing. I'm sorry, but listen, any conversations that you have, just think about it in our group. When someone calls our group and they say it, that story is told to our group like 20 times. I guarantee you that you know how the city works. It's a game of telephone. Someone says, oh, Cat called me and said this and this and this. And then that goes to another person, that goes to another person. And then one person calls Tic Tac and then it goes back and forth, you know? This is the concern that we had yesterday, especially when we heard it, is that you made this call to them like without the leader position around, you know, like you're communicating with a different group like Cypress, which is not a small group, by the way.
Okay, I communicated with Loco because he kept telling us it was not with Cypress.
So what did you say to him?
Yo, we're on the hill.
Well, I
behind the
asked him if
house.
it was
Come on.
Cypress.
Okay, but what did you say to him in the phone call?
Well, we just started talking, and I asked him if he was Cypress, and then he said, "Why you guys robbed us?" And I told him, "Well, you robbed us again. You robbed us before, so we got our get back." And he said, "Well, we didn't rob you, so he didn't
Okay.
own to what he did."
Yeah, but here's the
while
thing,
I was
though.
on the phone,
Kat,
I was on the phone,
you don't need to explain yourself to other people, you know? Like, here's the thing. If people ask you why you did something, that's not, you don't have to tell them. Like, yo, someone pressed us and robbed from our people, we do the same shit back. And that's all you have to say. You literally don't need to do anything else. Or just say, hey,
that's what I did.
or hey, wait for one of the leaders to be around, like Benji or Raymond, and talk to them. Easy.
Also, just to clarify so things don't get mixed up, we had someone with us, right, that saw them, kidnap our boys, rob them, recognize them, name drop them, and 30 seconds later we found him. We have more than enough to ourselves to know that it's 120% is him, and whether he knows that or not, that's his problem.
True, exactly.
They're
Lulu.
acting stupid. They're acting stupid.
Exactly,
Like,
but that's the thing.
Know
We
it's them,
don't-
but they're acting stupid.
Guys, we don't need to we don't explain to them why we're doing things. That's the thing about us. We're not police officers. Police officers need to find the reasons as to why they're doing shit, you know?
Okay. Why did you call, Cat? So what if they ain't claiming their set?
Because they kept rolling around us.
So what?
That's the whole thing.
Why did we
Hold
not
it
just
down.
clap him when he's rolling through?
Exactly. Hold it down.
But the thing is, like, in our eyes, in that moment, right? If we clapped him, that is bound to start conflict. Like,
No,
let's clap him, that starts
The
conflict.
guy is not claiming to be Cypress. You pushed him into Cypress. Which part of that is unclear to you? He is more Cypress than ever because you call asking about him.
Oh, we're just trying to avoid conflict.
That's
all.
not how you avoid conflict, guys. This is how you start
jumped
wars.
into it is what I'm saying. That's why I'm sorry. You need to leave phone calls to people who are gonna fucking know how to do it. And I don't know why you're making phone calls behind Perez's back. Did he not tell you not to make it?
He said I was already dialing the phone.
Okay, so why did you not hang up the phone?
I don't know, I was already on the
Listen.
phone.
What I'm trying to say here, guys, okay? It's not about the conflict that we're having. It's the way that we have it is my major point here, okay? We don't need to suss out details of shit we don't give a fuck about. We rob people, we kill people, we take their shit. They come again, we take their shit again. And when you're the winning side, you don't call. You get what I'm saying? You got everything. Why the f you bothered? You're not losing. If you got robbed and you got shot on, then make the yo, what the f is going on? Why we got beef right now? If I am getting free guns and free shit and people too scared to shoot me passing by my house, hey, feel free to keep doing what you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Your detective work is not sought for. Nobody's asking for that from any of yous. Does that make sense now? Like, is that actually clear? Why are you trying to find out information that we don't give a f about? The guy said, if the guy calls up, right? If a motherfucker says, I'm not Cypress, that's all you need to know. That's the green light to clapping them to the moon.
Oh, God. Oh, y'all could have told me you drove up here. Damn.
No, Benji's completely right, though. Like 1,000% right. If people are doing shit and you're clapping them, and they keep doing it, keep clapping them. Like, the only people you really need to talk to, guys, is us. Just let your boys know that these keep rolling up and trying to rob your people. As soon as you tell us, then we know what's going on. They know what's going on already. They know what the f they're doing. They're not stupid. They're going to act stupid. They're going to feign innocence. They're going to feign that they're not involved or whatever they're doing just to come up with a reason, you know, piss you off even more, guys. It's so easy to get under people's skin if they just lie to you, you know? That's what we do. We retaliate. We hold our shit down. We have our turf. We have our places to hold down. We let people know what's going on. We make sure people are ready. And we keep people on their toes like we always are. And then if they call us and they're like, yo, what's going on? Then we can talk to them and be like, yo, you know what the f is going on. Don't act stupid. And let Benji and I take care of that. Or Perez, Reggie, or KJ. It's so easy. We have so many people that are around nearly 24/7, you know? And if they are, just tell people, hey, just wait. Someone will be awake soon. And until then, until you guys are waiting, if they come through, they try to clap you guys, hold your shit down.
Okay, is anything unclear? Is there anybody that want to defend their point again?
It's not about defending a point. It's more about, like, I didn't know you guys was run like that. So.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, this is why we have conversations as a group, so everyone knows now, you know? This is how you keep people going. You keep your group going stronger.